Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Foul Play. We are in Play 3, Act 3, The Court of King Neptune. And in this, you might notice, I've only completed one of the challenges. There was a reason for that. When I was doing it, you can see that the first is to complete the act in under 5 minutes, and I was really trying for that. So I didn't do the rest. So let's see if I can perform 2 perfect scenes and get a 150 times combo in this act. Yes, you can flurry, throw, or pile driver. So when last we left our heroes, they were sinking. Mortals! Where's the horror that sunk the ship? In the sunken city. The captain, the crew, it has chosen a new vessel. It is an abomination. Why haven't we drowned? You are in my realm. Oh dear! I will find the demon. It must be stopped. You are too small, too weak. I'm a man of my word. Prove yourself and live. Mermaids. Can't lie, sir. That was a disappointment. Alright, so we must prove ourselves before King Neptune that we are capable of defeating the demon that dwells beneath the waters. Nope, there goes dropping my combo, so that's one perfect combo that I won't get. One perfect clean, I should say. Away with ye! So, there was something I wanted to bring up, but I've already forgotten it, and by mentioning it, I have made everybody's experience in watching this worse. So I'm fantastic. Anyway, that's the first group done. That's all this level is going to be, though, is it's basically an arena. You just keep fighting and fighting and fighting until Neptune is tired of it and says, "You are worthy, and you shall continue with my blessing." And by his blessing, I mean being allowed to live. That's how it always is with gods of the water, isn't it? We always see them as vengeful, don't we? In most of our history of portraying water gods, or say in superheroes, Aquaman and Namor are 2 of the most famous, and they're usually angry about something. Alright, perfect scene. That's 1. Next. Alright. Enough with the loading! Yeah, these are technically considered flying enemies for the definition I put forth earlier in the series. Yep, I'm being a slacker. Oh, hello! I forgot about you guys. Come on. This is gonna be tough, so I've got to focus. Just over and over. And that didn't work. I was expecting him to get dazed. Come on. I got my 150. That's not all I'm aiming for. Gotta get... There we go. Perfect scene! Both challenges complete. Oh, hello. I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Messed it up. Nope. Okay, so maybe I can relax a little now. So we've managed to survive the ocean, which is good. But we have no idea exactly where the monster from before is, or where the crew is. Hopefully Neptune will be willing to part with that information once we've proven our worthiness. Away with you! That was... Damn it. Dropped my combo again. Nope, too much. Come on. I need points! Give me points. Whew. Hopefully I should be able to get the points I need to get a 5-star also to further cement the amazingness that is my performance in this scene. Come on. And I completed the act. Wow. That's the best you got, mate. End of a long season. Lots of injuries. Now let's not make this more embarrassing with excuses, eh? Go then! The city wakes. City? Wait, what city? Do not fail me. The life and times of Baron Dashforth, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, crabmen everywhere. You know what occurs to me? I think this is the only level where they use these enemies. That's a lot of work for putting in one scene, Neptune. Attention to detail, folks. Good games have them. Oh, ow. There we go. Man, that slam to the ground does a lot of damage. Alright. 5-star performance. Wow, I could not have done that act any more perfectly. New charm unlocked. Alright, before we go to the next one, it is a 2x combo from double team attacks. We're not doing that. So, welcome to Act 4, Demise of the Robots. Robots. What? We're in 1900. Oh. Did that just happen, sir? What possible other explanation could there be? None that are remotely legal. Where are we? That city of Atlantis is currently suffering a minor outbreak of cataclysmic devastation. Please return to your boarding craft and let our experts do what they do best. Automatons, Mr. Scampwick. Unbelievably advanced technology. Our scanners detect you have not left the area. If you are confused, raise your hand and allow a more competent member of the group to assist you. Such delicate workmanship. How is this possible? Congratulations, your wanted status has been upgraded to potential criminal and/or deviant. First time I've ever been called a potential deviant. Please lie still while we forcibly apprehend you. Well then, robots. Eh, why not? So this is the city of Atlantis. I'm sure they're going to tell us any second now, so don't worry about me possibly spoiling anything. Thankfully, I have all the challenges completed, so I don't have to worry about any of them. Away with you! These are very interesting robots, though. Very old-fashioned looking. I love the aesthetic as per usual. Maybe I should, instead of complimenting the aesthetic, I should be complimenting the costume design. Atlantis, can it really be? The city wakes. Just like in the desert, huh? In the event of robot uprising, remember to use the safety word file deleted. Fantastic. So they had a backup in case the robots, were attacking everyone, but they forgot to record it. And is that demonology on the board? Huh. Wonder what that means. Like I said before in my definition of power observation, yes, there's a demon involved. Because there's always a demon involved. Because that's the entire point. But how, why, and when are still important factors. In fact, they might be more important than you think. But I won't spoil anything. Nope. Just for that, I beat you up soundly. Security upgraded to level 5, submarine explosion and/or escaped bear. Huh, there's a drawing on the wall over there. Looks like some dude is pulling out a staff being worshipped by a ton of people, and there's a portal behind him. Looks suspiciously like the demon portal. Oh well, it probably doesn't mean anything. Wonder if the Atlanteans were studying demons. Guess we can't know for sure. The only thing that's left is robots. And I dropped my combo again. These guys are really hard to get a perfect score on because they can do that electric shock thing and you can't break through it. So if you touch them, you drop to your combo. But if you leave them, then you probably drop your combo. So things are starting to get a little more difficult when it comes to how you build your combos. Oops. Didn't mean to hit him away. Oh well. Go down! Oof. Oh hey, there's the big enemy. Did this arrest use excessive force? Your feedback is valuable to us. Okay. So that portal we saw in the last drawing looks like it's upgraded to full-on demonic portal. But with the confused look on that guy's face, I don't think he realized that. Alright, so this is where you're supposed to be building your 75 times combo. Nope, dropped it. So I wouldn't have gotten it this time. Nope. Ugh. Let's see if I could have saved it. Nope. Couldn't have. Oh well. I already have the challenges, so I don't have to worry about it. That's the thing with this game is, like, performing the challenges for you guys and showing you how to do it. Usually isn't a big deal. It's all about personal skill, a little bit of luck, and everything you can do personally. Oh dear. Relax. Our pacify shocks are only dangerous to small animals, children, and those with pre-existing heart conditions. Hey, wait. I have a pre-existing heart condition. Maybe I should be careful. Ow. Stupid robot. Darn it! Ah, crud. Twice. That charge attack would have been amazing in that huddled group. Oh, again! I'm doing awful, because I'm trying to get fancy. Okay, enough of that. Mutometer is dropping very bad. I am not going to let this be one time that I managed to lose in this game. You just can't, sometimes you just really have to go with what works. That's why you always see me doing the counter and multi-hit attacks over and over again. So you're supposed to defeat the guy with the flag last, which is true of any time you see an enemy with a flag, really. And I've managed to do it. So that's how you do that challenge. You visited our famous Aquaridome. Make it a first stop after your release in 10 to 12 years. 10 to 12 years? Sorry, buddy. But if you're gonna throw me in prison, you're gonna have to do better than this. I at least have a 5-star wanted level after all. Ow, 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 ow. One criticism I will have of this game is the enemy types aren't very varied. very varied. Did I have to put it that way? Anyway, you always have your big guys and your small guys, and then while there is variation among them, like what each can do, you're still pulling from a pretty small pool of enemies. That said, there's way more variation than certain other beat-em-ups, which are extremely popular, which I will not go into detail about, my criticisms to those. So I think it's still worth noting that as far as a game of this genre goes, this one is a very, very strong example. Speaking of the genres, you ever think about how absolutely bizarre video game genres are? I mean, I don't want to make the comparison to movies because it's not an apples to apples comparison. Movies and video games are completely different mediums, and they should be treated as such. But one thing that movies have done right is genres. They're very descriptive. They tend to get the overall feel of the movie defined, and Dashforth and Scampwick? All dead. All gone. Listen, Mrs. Scampwick. A recorded message. I cannot control it. It will destroy everything. We must sink the city. Only way. Forgive me. He seemed chipper. Atlantis was sunk before the demon came to full strength, but they could not destroy it. Better we finish the job, sir. Do it properly. That was odd. They had some sort of precognitive ability here in Atlantis. Blowhard. It's too late, Dashforth. Been shown things you wouldn't believe. All makes sense now. Step away from those controls, Captain. I can help you. It'll bring my crew back. All my lads. All I have to do is obey. I imagine one day we'll encounter a level that doesn't bring about our potential death, sir. Okay. I fear today will not be that day, Mr. Scampwick. It is a security bot. And yes, their challenge is to defeat it in a timed fashion. It will spawn enemies. Ow. Extremely annoying enemies, and move in very unpredictable ways. So have fun! It also lays mines. It is very annoying boss. Do your best. That's all I can say. Come on, security bot. Every time you hit it, though, you'll slow it down for long enough to get off a nice, cheap combo. If you manage to keep it up, though, it'll knock you away like that. So, again, be careful. This guy doesn't stand still for very long. I managed to get a good hit in before he left, though. Nope! Ah, darn it. I hate enemies that you have to use the dodge. I want to counter. Thrilling stuff! I love the combo name things that show up, the combo titles, after you hit a certain percent or a certain number. Ah! Got in front of it. It's almost dead, though. Yeah, this guy isn't terribly difficult if you know how to stop him. Why haven't the sirens stopped? The sirens weren't for the robots, Mr. Scampwick. Probably gonna regret this, sir. What are they for? Blowhard is raising Atlantis again. That's the end of that act. I didn't get a thing at the end. Oh well, it happens. So why don't we move on to the final act of this play? The Tentacle Demon. Look, lad. The fancy men who destroyed our ship. Your crew, Blowhard. What have you done? I obeyed, Dashforth. It has chosen me. You are its new vessel. I will be the most feared pirate in history. I just need to obey. Nothing personal, Dashforth. Just business. Oh, I understand. More than you could possibly imagine. Alright, Captain Blowhard is your enemy here. It looks like he's fully become a slave to the demon. Unlike his... oh dear. Unlike his crewmates, though, he hasn't really transformed too much. Hopefully we can stop it before he falls any further. Ow! Yeah, he's a bit of a pain. Especially when you keep having these enemies who trap you in place. Be careful when he stops to not face you, be careful when he stops to face you, and be careful when he does that. But you can ace return them. My recommendation is to try and use his crew against him and paying very close attention to what types of attacks he's getting ready to do. And remember to dodge, not counter. As with all bosses. Dodge is far more your friend against bosses than a counter is. And there we go. Just keep pressure on, as usual. Make sure some of your attacks, ow, and watch for that ground smash that he does. Whew. As usual, make sure most of your attacks are still landing on the boss, even when you're dealing with his henchmen. Alright, come on, Blowhard. Snap out of it, man. Okay. Looks like he's fully fallen to the tentacle demon form. Maybe we can still save him. If not, well, we've done what we can. He's the one who said he didn't want it to fall like this. He's the one who said he'd rather die first. Best we can do is give him that mercy. Ah, damn it. Everywhere. No! Yes, you can catch him. Just be on your toes, and you should be able to keep up with him. Avoid the fire, and the flames, and the wonderful cannonballs. Ah, don't get close to him when he does that. Darn it. I was hoping to get a... Ah, no, everything is going terribly. Come on. That should do it. Whew. My Mutometer dropped terribly low during that. You can't let yourself get trapped into his flames and continually getting hit by them. Those will drop your Mutometer way too quickly. You'll never recover if you don't have your star power thing ready. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it star power. I know that's like that's a term from Guitar Hero, but it's the most fitting. Because let's be honest, they're both performances. Okay, I was expecting the lightning from above. Ah. Come on. As you can see in the background, Atlantis has risen from the water. And danger is ever present. We have to stop him not just for the world, but for the oceans. Ran out of bullets there. Tentacle demon. Never look down the barrel of a gun. Anchor! sorry, Captain. What the? Sir. His cane. You sure? Perfectly. It is. What are all those scratches in it? I recognized the symbols instantly from my father's journals. The study of demonic portals had been his life's work. He believed with the right calculations you could pinpoint an exact location in the demonic realm. I knew that etched into his long-lost cane was not a coded message. It was a map. Okay, and 5-star rating. Very cool. So let's move on, shall we? We have a demon diary to read. Chapter 6. The Hawthorne Estate. January 19th, 1864. That house held secrets. Someone had dabbled with the occult in a secluded basement library. I thought of the Hellgate in Paris. Was it possible to open a door to that place and let something through? Higson's fanciful work, Devils and What They Have Wrought, mentions a night terror, a demon who preys on sleeping victims, slowly siphoning first their sanity and then their life. I slept in that basement surrounded by dozens of tripwires that would set bells ringing, and, this part was trickier, ignite 4 oil lanterns if disturbed. It was a sorrowful thing in the end. Shocked, trapped, and suddenly angry and frightened all at once, I showed no mercy. The Hellgate appeared as suspected, but this time I was ready and anchored myself accordingly. As recompense, I emptied that library, and took with me a lifetime's worth of research. The family were more than eager to get rid of it all. H.G. Note, this is the first recorded usage of the term Hellgate and anchoring. Chapter 6. Atlantis, 11th of July, 1905. I could hardly credit what it is less believable about our most recent adventure. However, whether intended or not, you appear to have upstaged the rediscovery of Atlantis. The cane-head figures tread scribed on it. See opposite. I have seen them before. I have unlocked your laboratory. I have pored over your research. There are answers there. I mean to have them. SD. Name, Securibot. Distinguishing features. Mr. Dashforth reckoned that this was an absolute marvel of modern engineering. I assume us breaking it into little pieces shortly afterwards was all part of the scientific process. Dangers. The mind it drops out of its back were positively shocking. This is a pun, which is a kind of joke posh folk make because pull my finger isn't acceptable at dinner parties. Suggested action. When fighting anything technical, a good rule of thumb is always to aim at the piece that looks the most expensive first. That's actually very good advice. Name, Tentacle Demon. Distinguishing features. Contract with demons can change a man. Usually something just snaps in their brain, sends them looply. I'm trained to resist that. Others aren't so lucky, like what happened to Captain Blowhard. I hope by the end he'd lost his mind. That'd be a blessing, I reckon. Dangers. A dangerous sea captain crossed with the power of a demon that's been gathering strength for thousands of years. Add a healthy touch of insanity. That's how me and Mr. Dashforth spent the weekend. Suggested action. If at any point a demon promises you unimaginable power, you should think it over before making any potentially world-destroying decisions. So, that's it for the third play of Foul Play. Join us next time when we start on the fourth one, and we figure out more about what Mr. Dashforth's, Baron Dashforth's, motivations for what everything is going on. So thank you very much for watching.